G-Subs is launching a brand new flavor today. It's a black tea passion fruit blend, and it's actually insane. If you guys want to try it out, make sure to save yourself 10% with code GM. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's G Miners here. With the news we got surrounding the next raid in yesterday's TWAB, I wanted to make a super short video going over everything you should prioritize doing to prep with only 3 days before the raid launch next season. Real quick, before I get into anything, if you guys do find this video helpful, make sure to drop a like and sub down below. Subbing takes 2 seconds, it helps me out a ton, and you can always unsub later. Okay, so first off, by far the biggest issue that I think is going to come up for most teams with only 3 days of prep is reaching the final artifact unlock for any crazy seasonal mods. Now more than ever, bounty prepping is going to be a must for teams that want a better chance at getting a day 1 clear and getting better placements. I'm not exactly sure how much XP is needed to reach the final artifact unlock. In previous videos I made and seasons, I had it calculated out to around 5.5 million XP, but this was under a previous system before Witch Queen, where we were limited to 12 total unlocks each season. The final column should unlock when you hit around tier 40 in the season pass, and since each rank requires 100,000 XP in total, this would be around 4 million XP. So I think it's safe to say anywhere from 4 to 5 million XP is what you're shooting for. I have a video linked below which covers bounty prepping for this season. If you fully optimize your entire bounty prep with all XP bonuses, you are looking at a max of 1.8 million XP stored across all 3 characters. So that should get you almost halfway on your artifact the second you log in on the start of season 18. And then after this, I would honestly just suggest grinding more bounties and grinding Crucible out to get the extra 2 to 3 million over the next few days. The second major thing I would focus on is farming for Taken Spec. We still have no clue if the raid will be Kingsfall or Wrath of the Machine, but if we do end up getting Kingsfall, which is more likely when considering the storyline, the lore, and some data mined assets, the extra damage from Taken Spec will be huge. The bonus is small, but when you're underpowered by 20 levels, 10% bonus weapon damage versus the 7% with minor spec and other things helps a ton. This also is universal. So if you use a primary against a boss or major, or vice versa with heavy and special weapons, unlike most other weapon mods in the game, you will always be getting that 10% bonus. If you guys do need Taken Spec still, you can use the wish wall codes that I'm showing on screen now for both Shirochi and the Morgeth encounters. For Shirochi, just climb back towards this bridge and then grab the chest down here. And then for Morgeth, you will just need to skate across the broken bridge and grab the chest. Warlocks can well skate or use Dawnblade, Hunters can shatter skate, and Titans can Titan fly with a sword and lion rampants. Make sure to do this with another player so that you can hold the CPs. In total, you should have 6 chances for Taken Spec every single week by grabbing these chests on each character. And then the last thing I would recommend is getting a refresher on the raid mechanics and the challenges for both raids going into the next season. A lot of people complained when VOG launched because despite Bungie making it abundantly clear that you needed to do a contest and challenge mode run, people didn't prepare for the second clear. I had a ton of VOG clears in D1 and still forgot 90% of the minor details to mechanics and the general flow of the raid. So watching previous runs and videos covering the mechanics helped a ton. Most of the challenges that exist for both Kingsfall and Wrath of the Machine already have old D1 guides, and they should be almost completely the same when these raids get brought back to Destiny 2. The only differences should be those that result from changes in the raid's base mechanics. I believe the 390 version of VOG that was added at the end of D1 was the first time it had challenges back then. For Templar and Atheon, these challenges were the exact same as they are in D2, so I think it's pretty safe to assume that any Kingsfall and or Wrath challenges will be the exact same, and if they're not, then it's not like you're at a disadvantage because nobody will know the challenges going in then. I will be making some recap videos going over mechanics and challenges for each of the raids before next season, so if you guys do want those, make sure to sub and look out for them in the next few weeks. Anyways, those are the 3 major things that you should be doing to prep with the end of this season. You should already be way higher in power than is actually needed for the day 1 raid, so you don't need to power grind. You shouldn't need to grind out a crazy amount of materials because you probably won't have time to spend them in 3 days, but storing Glimmer and anything else never hurts. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on the raid situation and what all you are going to do to prep in the comments below. That's all for this video, guys. As always, have a good one. Peace.